Buckle up, Buttercup. Live from Gloucester, Massachusetts. Podcasting around the world. You're listening to the GloucesterCast podcast, a production of Joey Shimataro and Good Morning Gloucester Media. Kick back, relax, and enjoy the show with your host, Joey Shimataro, and his crew of merry castaways. No piping plovers will be intentionally harmed in the production of this podcast.
Good morning, Gloucester. We're here live from Good Morning Gloucester, GloucesterCast
Studios. You're up in the studios.
We're at the studio.
We're still standing, folks.
Still standing.
Still standing.
Dalpia is here.
Hey, good morning,
We're
Gloucester.
gonna go to camera 2 with
Why?
on point Pat. There she is. Say hi, everybody.
With her in the square.
And we have
Linda Stout, energy coach for the city of Gloucester.
Linda Stout. No relation to the Guinness family.
No.
He tells us. Unfortunately, the Harris. Maybe she's the Harris, but she's trying to keep it down low because she doesn't want everybody asking for donations. That could be the case. Let's see right here. We're gonna go over to see. Hey, Ed Collard. Good morning. Anybody joining us? Chime in. Say hi, so we can. Do we have any prizes to look at?
No.
Look behind my desk. I guess I'll post something.
Oh, wait.
We'll figure something.
We're going in the closet.
Going in the closet.
Going in the vault. The Good Morning Gloucester vault.
Uh,
I wish I had the sound effects for opening. Going through.
oh, hey. You know, I got my cozy. Are you cold? You good? What do you got there, Pat?
She's still back there. I don't know what.
All I see is Pat's ass right in our face over here. Pat is directly behind the camera.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. We got a book. Oh, you got Pat. Take your time. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh, yeah, we'll give that away. That's a great book, actually. Yes, all black and whites. This guy was supposed to come on the podcast. I'm gonna have to ask him on. Arthur First, Black and White Recollections of Boston in the 70s, and he signed it. Some really this is a coffee table book. Some amazing photography, street scenes, the T, Back Bay. Boston was a lot more gritty back then. It's just an excellent fireman. Boston. Oh wow, look at.
Oh, these are.
Yeah. Did you see that one with look at the green monster back then, Jimmy?
Yeah.
That must be Jim Rice in that. There.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's a great prize. Share the podcast. You get that. Beautiful wife Kate is with us.
Kate, he's had his coffee. He's doing better. Kate.
Oh, Jimmy looking sharp. Nice shirt, she says. He is
Thank
looking
you, Kate.
sharp. I haven't announced this. These are gonna be for sale, but I haven't announced this. Jimmy got
Not me.
Jimmy got the number 2 shirt. Oh, Drew Hill
That's
got
the
the
story of
number
my
1.
life.
It's a nice
Number 2.
It's a sweet
Forward.
shirt.
Number 2.
Looking sharp. So there's that. Kate and I spent a wonderful day yesterday. We went to Newburyport. And for all the people that say, don't Newburyport my Gloucester, I think they're all fucking idiots. So just for the record, I think Newburyport's pretty badass. It's pretty badass. Yeah, so there's this, I don't have the pic. I didn't have time to upload the images. We'll talk about that another time though. But we had a wonderful dinner at the Black Cow. I got the poke bowl. Kate got like a salad with chicken on it, that's her kind of go-to thing. But for dinner, we went to my favorite restaurant. I'm calling it right now. It's my favorite restaurant on K-Ban, Fleur Cuisine. It's definitely elevated to like, and there's other excellent restaurants, but I'm calling it out as my favorite, Fleur Cuisine. I had a meal last night. So there's the menu right there. Thank you, Pat. We'll go right through the pictures. And the next one, I had a burger with lobster on it and some kind of unbelievably savory sauce, and the fries just off the charts. And Daphne came out and greeted us, and Wendy came out from behind the kitchen. And Kate gets the chicken. She can't get away from this chicken. It's so delicious. And so many people. So we turned like 4 different couples onto their wings, which are totally unique to any other. They're not pub wings.
Right. Yeah.
They're different kind of chicken wings that are like,
So good.
they're like a Caribbean style jerk on them.
As an appetizer for a meal.
Yeah, they're really amazing. But this isn't the wings. This is Kate's chicken dinner, and we turned people onto those, and then we got the chowder, and the chowder. I know that they are entering the Essex Clam Festival. Next week.
Wow.
I think I called out 2 or 3 different places for being competitors. Be hard pressed not to vote for them for the absolute top spot.
Yeah,
they are unbelievable. Kate, and on top of that, they're the kindest, sweetest people on the planet. They're the nicest people ever.
Yeah, they are.
So, have you been?
No, where is it?
Rockport.
Oh, okay.
It's where the old Ellen's Harborside was. Oh, you're not from around here?
Not originally. I've been in Gloucester 20 years, but
So no, it's not in Gloucester. It's in Rockport.
in Rockport. Yeah, I know where it is. So I'm pretty close to Rockport. But
So you lived here for 20 years. So another 20 years or so, you can call yourself from Gloucester.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh,
So we have a couple questions for you as a
Mhm.
podcast virgin. It's a 2-part question, and it is you have to picture yourself on death row, and the warden comes in. He's going to says, "I'm going to get you your death row meal from any restaurant anywhere in the world, not home cooked. Has to be from a restaurant. What's the meal, and what is the restaurant you're getting it from? Death row meal.
Well, I can go way back. I don't even know if it's still there.
That's okay.
The Palm in Manhattan
Ooh, the palm.
and escargot, and then all the other fixings that went with it.
Oh man, I had escargot in Paris, and you'd think that it would be nasty.
Where in Manhattan?
Oh, I don't remember anymore. I'm originally from the area.
Yeah.
I used to work.
Palm is a chain actually.
Yeah.
There's one in
Is it?
There's one in DC. Yeah.
No, I'm
It's
going
like a
ways.
prime steakhouse, the Palm.
I'm going back a ways, so
It's a pretty yeah,
my head.
that's great.
Wow.
Yeah, it's so
Great.
okay, death row sub. It has to be from a sub shop. It's not from a no.
I don't eat many subs ever.
Is there a sandwich that you love?
Just really pretty plain roast beef on toast with Swiss cheese. No, in
Yeah.
my kitchen.
Just-
I'm sorry.
This is big. It's so great. We grade our guests on how they answer questions. Yeah,
A lot of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna say she rates a 3 out of 10.
Yeah.
So-
Well, her kitchen may not be. Her
you
kitchen,
can come back, but,
no, your kitchen may not be.
it's amazing though. Some people we could ask these questions and right off the bat they could.
No, I never order a sub.
But you do eat meat though.
Yes, I do eat meat.
But you've never ordered a sandwich at a restaurant?
Not in a long time.
That's interesting. I've ordered a lot of these. Well, down in Gloucester's kind of a working class place. A lot of people, the sub shops are fairly popular.
Oh yeah.
And the Italian bakeries like Virgilio's and Sclafani's with their St. Joseph sandwich. Do you know what a St. Joseph sandwich is?
Not exactly, no. Is that from Virgilio's?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have heard of it.
Yeah. Very good. Very good. Excellent.
Yeah.
Anyway, Castle Manor Inn is having their pop-up tonight. You guys going to that? Oh, you're going to the gala.
Yeah, reservation. Cancel the reservation so that we could go to the gala.
When we say the gala, you're going to the Cape Ann Plein Air Gala, which has been amazing. So this is at Castle Manor and our good friends.
Yeah.
Their chowder is excellent. Homemade thick, creamy chowder with applewood bacon, French onion soup, coconut shrimp, bacon wrapped scallops. Can't go wrong there. Buffalo chicken dip, salads. Oh, so there must be another page for the. Oh, and here we go to the. His prime rib is off the charts. The short ribs, maple maple bacon bourbon chicken, oven roasted swordfish, seafood risotto, and then choice of a couple different desserts. Amazing.
And he's going to be at the Essex.
Oh yeah, Chef
Yeah.
Dan
Yep.
threw his
told
hat
us.
into the ring for the
Yep.
clam festival.
Yeah.
So is that?
Yeah.
Oh really? Oh,
Yeah.
because they have little off to the side there. They have like a little artisan market.
Really quick, the wrap-up that I was intending to do today, I'm not gonna do it today. So many things going on in town, great stuff going on. So I will see you next week at Plan Fest. And thank you, because as we were sitting here.
Go back. We gotta go like this. We have to turn the mic because. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. So as we were sitting here, I got a calendar order, so I want to thank, it went away. I think her name is Lorna. Her name is Lorna that ordered a calendar, and I will get it out to you today. Thank you. Yeah, sorry. I just want to make sure everybody knew the pop-up was.
Especially me, because that's news to me.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's all right, because I've
Yeah.
had a hell of a day. So yeah, there's that. So the city. Oh, so Ringo Tarr is going to be with us in a little while. Your partner, who's supposed to be here, Gemma Wilkins, is running a little bit late. But we're going to talk to her about. We're going to play a game. We're going to play Energy Jeopardy, and it's going to be interesting to see how that goes. And you have the questions. Are these going to be? And you're going to be playing this
Just like Jeopardy.
just like Jeopardy,
So it's the answer. We have to come up with the question.
right?
Well, more or less, yeah.
Yeah.
No, we don't come up with a question. We come the answer to the question. The question.
You ever watch Jeopardy?
Yeah.
They usually go, "What is?" They say something, and then we have to say,
Yeah,
"What
but
is?"
but you're not giving them a question. You're giving them an answer.
Yes.
You
but
said you come
the
up with a question. You're not coming up with a question.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, dear.
Yeah, but they say what is. You're not giving them. The host is giving them the question. They give them the answer. That's right, to the question.
Left.
I'm all,
Right.
I'm all for
I
it.
don't know third base.
I am.
I don't know
all
third base.
for it.
Who's on first?
There's
What's on second?
This is what I could use right here. Let me go to the graphics. I could use a handle of $9.99 sea ice vodka, which you can get at Chabaki Packy on your way to Essex. I didn't realize that any place had handles of vodka for $9.99.
I have never been in that market.
So no, that was on my way when I lived in Hamilton. That was like probably a mile from my house. So I would stop in there quite often. They have great little cookies, peanut butter cookies, which I love, and oatmeal cookies, and good coffee. And when they had pizza, it was excellent. But sometimes they did, sometimes they didn't. Great Italian subs as well. But we're here to talk about their $9.99 sea ice vodka. So I was tempted to get a bottle of it because I have a lot of friends that are Tito's snobs and Grey Goose. More importantly, Grey Goose snobs, because I think Grey Goose is up around $45 for a handle nowadays, $45, $50. And I really wanted to do a blind taste test to see and have all three and see if they can pick which one was which.
Where's it from? Do you know the origin? Is it
I think it's from the sea ice vodka. No, I get this is probably made in Ohio someplace. This is probably not manufactured.
I was thinking Danvers myself, but
There you go. Cake.
Kentucky.
No, whatever it is, it's probably a nondescript packing plant or whatever, wherever they make it. But this is probably the same vodka that you get, when you go, when you order a well at a restaurant.
Yeah.
It's probably what you're getting.
Yep.
And then the other part that I was thinking about to put it a little bit further is if you're mixing vodka with like orange juice and cranberry juice and this, that, and the other thing.
Are you really?
Can you really tell the difference between Grey Goose and sea ice vodka? I don't. Oh, well, Kate says she feels like it's a hangover waiting to happen. I don't know. This is why I'd like to, or not.
Right.
Because Tito's like blew up when they came out and put on their label that they were gluten free. Do you know all vodka is gluten free? By nature, it's gluten free, right? So, they blew up, and just like the skinny margarita girl, like the one from Desperate Housewives, they put that it's skinny margarita, it's low calorie, and like all of this margarita drink like goes bananas. It's like it's marketing.
I see Julie Stubridge is on, and
Stubridge, yeah,
Yes.
Stubridge,
Shoebridge.
maybe Shoebridge. Yeah, there's that.
Well, I must have had some of that.
Rourke
It
got
flipped.
vodka and really hurt.
Vodka.
Rourke got
Rock gut.
vodka. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Rourke got vodka and really hurt. Well, Ed would know. Ed's a professional. Bethany from Real Housewives. Thank you, honey, for that.
Chuck is listening too. Hi, Chuck.
Bruce Cook and Martha Phillips said to say hi to Linda.
They're on.
Yeah, there's a lot of people on.
They're in California.
No, did they already leave?
Yes.
They did leave. Oh, okay, yeah. They're down in was it Punta Loma?
You
San
think
Diego.
San Diego.
you think they're in California?
Oh, my
So,
goodness.
Near La Jolla. Right near La Jolla. Good morning, Chuck. Good morning, Wayne, this famous sexy mailman. Good morning, Julie. Good morning, Ed. Good morning, Phil Scale and Lynn. Good morning to Raymond. I don't know who. Oh, Raymond, welcome. That's the first time I've seen that name on the podcast on the
Point Loma.
Let's see, anybody else?
Paula
Paula
Ryan.
Ryan O'Brien. Good
Yep.
morning, Paula Ryan O'Brien. Yeah, Point Loma. I had it right. Didn't that what I said?
Somebody said.
Oh, well.
It's right near San
Yeah.
Diego. Yeah. So there you go. We got that going for us, which is nice. Do you think your friend is going to show up soon?
I think she will.
All
I actually said, come through into the fish market, go upstairs. I had
There you go.
no idea. Oh,
So there's some-
that was innocent.
So there's the Jamie's roast beef. Do we have the graphic for that?
Not in the bucket.
Let's all put it on a pad here and watch.
It's not this bucket, it's the other bucket. Give me a minute.
So Jamie's roast beef opened up in Manchester.
Yes, it
Which is an
did.
interesting spot to open up a roast beef place, because you don't think of that much foot traffic in Manchester to open up that kind of a place. But we, Jimmy, you and Pat went first.
Yeah, we were
first day it was open.
Yep, and it was there was a line. So they were waiting to go in.
Yep.
And it was a really. It's very big on the inside. It used to be. You got to help me out.
Coffee cup.
Well, there was a bar. But,
Well, it was the coffee cup originally.
yeah. Okay.
The people from around here would know it as the coffee cup.
But I just it was a bar before then, after then, and we were there at that bar, and it's kind of weird to walk in, and the bar is like all gone, and they have a lot of counter space, and the menu is a lot of great choices from chicken to the roast beef, everything, salads. I mean, there was a lot of great choices.
So Jamie's was and is in PD next to Treadwell's. The mooring. Thank you, Chris Lagaka.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chris.
Peggy's Sub Shop. Peggy's Sub Shop. I do remember Peggy's Sub Shop. I'm off track. Jamie's was right up by Bishop Fenwick, and they had they were in the contention in that North Shore beefs. They were always like top 4. Elite roast. Do you know what a 3-way is? Not a sandwich person.
Talking sandwich.
3-way roast beef sandwich.
The laugh was.
Have you never heard of the roast beef sandwich? The famous sandwich?
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. So anyway, they were in the top 4. Like it was them. Where was the place that we went to out in?
Oh, I know. We were going through back roads. I don't remember. You're asking the wrong guy.
Anyway, it's fantastic, and we're really lucky to be able to go there and get drive 10 minutes to get
If Craig is listening, Craig could tell us because he was with us.
an elite 3-way. Oh, here. Oh, we got Gemma. She's gonna make a guest appearance.
Here, Jamie, sorry.
How you doing?
So much fun.
Yeah, sit right down. Gemma's here. Yeah. Nice to see you, Gemma.
Thanks for having me.
We did something last year, didn't we?
Yes, we were talking about community electricity aggregation, which I get is a mouthful, but we're talking about that and a bunch of other things now.
Yeah.
And we're trying to make all of that accessible to folks. October 24th at the Senior Center, 4 to 7.
4 to 7. Dates. We'll put them up. Bella's in North Andover. That's what it was, Kate. Thank you. Do you know what a three-way is?
Thanks, Kate.
Not in a sexual term. The roast beef. Three-way roast beef.
I guess we leave the shelter.
Oh my goodness gracious. All of our guests, who knows what a three-way is? All the people that are watching from home. Let's see who knows. Right?
Yeah, put their hand up.
But yeah, everybody chime in if you know what a three-way is. What is your roast beef order? Kate knows. So a roast beef sandwich. We're the North Shore of Boston is famous for these thinly sliced rare roast beef with James River barbecue sauce on them.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so there.
Just don't know. 3-way. What's the.
Cheese sauce mayo.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's right. There you go. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, this is going to be exciting, and we're going to play some Jeopardy, Energy Jeopardy, right?
Yeah, if you're up for it, we can ask you some questions and just test your knowledge on your energy bill.
I'm super excited.
And hopefully that'll get us into some, right? We want to highlight like some of the really good programs that are out there that so often people don't know about, and also try to help people avoid scams, predatory companies that really want to take your money.
Yeah. I gotta tell you, like I feel like I'm gonna do really good on this because I'm all about these programs.
Okay.
I've taken advantage of some of these programs.
Give it a try.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So I don't want. So make sure I don't see the answers. You gotta like.
Okay.
I'm a stickler for.
You're not.
Well,
I'm a man of honor, and I'm so don't wait. You gotta go.
no,
You don't know yet.
The board.
Oh,
the board.
it's the board. Okay.
Categories.
don't worry, he can't see it anyway. He doesn't know it's bad.
No, that's
Yeah,
good.
you know it.
It's 4 categories. Wait. I want our listeners can also answer too. So
Pat, you can put one up.
Great,
I'll
great,
put it
great.
on your camera. If you open up the Jeopardy board, what paperwork, Pat? Just open it up for a second. And put it up.
all right, here we go. Dude, go tighter to the camera, please.
Reading your electric bill, avoiding scams, energy saving daily habits, or it's more like just energy saving.
After 700,
No, you can
You
go
can go
where.
wherever.
I'll go for 500.
All right, reading your electric bill for 500. Did you bring an electric bill by chance?
No,
Okay. I'll have to explain it to you.
I have a copy of mine.
Dude, all right.
in his pocket.
My phone, yeah.
On the day of the event, we're asking people to bring their electric bill. Even if you don't bring it, if you just want to swing by, you'll still get a lot of benefit out of it. But if you bring your electric bill, we can kind of, help you walk you through it, help you to figure out what, what's going on there for you specifically. Okay, so if your electric bill seems too high, I think a lot of people have been in that situation. What's the first way, just by looking at your bill, that you can start to understand if it's too high because the cost of electricity has actually went up, the electric rate has actually went up, or if it's because you're actually using more electricity?
Well, so I have to say, what is the your usage, your kilowatt usage per hour?
Kilowatt hours.
That's how they measure your rate, right? But can you tell, right, if you're looking at your bill and you're saying, okay, my rate went up, or my cost went up, right? It's $400 this month, and last month it was only $200. How can you tell if that's because?
What is?
Yes, you got it. So in the margin of your bill, there's a little graph, and what it will show you is what your usage is each month. And if it's staying pretty even, you can usually assume that means the actual cost of your electricity went up. that can be due to a couple different reasons. It can be because you're on the national grid basic rate, and that rate changes every spring and fall. So it might just be the normal change that happens, or it might be because you found yourself on a third-party supplier that maybe has a higher rate. Maybe you signed up for a third-party energy supplier and they had a lower rate when you signed up, but then you didn't know the contract said once that rate ends, you go to a variable rate, and now your rate is 44 cents kilowatt hour. So there's lots of reasons why your actual rate itself could go up. But then if you see on that bar that, oh, wow, there's a real spike in
energy usage,
my energy usage, then you know, okay, so something's the problem in my home. Maybe I have a certain appliance that's really sucking a lot. Maybe, you know, there's an area where I need to tighten things up. Maybe I left the window open. But on both of those sides, there's actually resources. So for example, the example with your rate, National Grid's rate, like I said, changes every spring and fall. But in Gloucester, we actually have a program called Community Electricity Aggregation. That program has a locked-in rate. It basically stabilizes your rate for 3 years. The current one that we went out to bid for expires in December 2024. After that, we'll go out to bid again. But that rate is about 11 cents per kilowatt hour. So, you know, what's good about that is if National Grid's rate spikes, you're protected. So last winter, National Grid's rate was pretty much at an unprecedented rate because of all the craziness in the world, 33 cents per kilowatt hour. Ours stayed at 11 cents. So all the Gloucester residents who were enrolled in that program were protected. And in total, just that winter, it saved residents and businesses who were enrolled in the program $4.5 million. And that's not the city saving money, that's money that, you know, people save in their bank account.
Yeah, no, I've participated in this in the past, and it's an absolute no-brainer. It's crazy. You're absolutely crazy not to take care. It's like if you don't like money, then don't do this.
Yes, yeah. So there's that side of it, right? If you feel like your rate, if the rate is the issue, there's resources for that, and those will be at the energy savings fair. If your home is the issue, if your home is sucking a lot of energy, there's also resources for that. A lot of people know about Mass Save. A lot of people might not know that you can get a home energy assessment every 2 years. And it's really worthwhile to do that because things in your home change, especially if you see something spike on your bill. And also incentives change. So right now, the incentives for heat pumps and insulation are more generous than they have ever been. If you own a multifamily between 2 and 4 units, it's 100% incentive on insulation. So there are resources on both sides of the equation. And
hands up, Kate and I, again, I think when we had we got our attic insulated, and what would have cost us, I think $2,000 ended up costing us like $250, and it was completely insulated. It's, again, if you haven't done it, you're insane not to do it. It costs you nothing. It's a no-brainer, and they come in, they make all these, and what else they'll do, which you should mention, is they will say, we're going to do this. So if we're going to insulate this place where you really have leaky, drafty space, it's going to cost you this, and your payback is going to be like 2 years or 1 year, or it's going to be paid off immediately. Yeah. They'll give you the financial breakdown of how it's going to work out for you. Also, there's stuff for windows as well, right?
The stuff for windows is not quite as generous.
Not as robust.
Yeah, and the reason it's not is because, you know, a lot of people think that the windows are the main culprit when it comes to the draft. A lot of times they're really not. And the air sealing and insulation incentive, air sealing is 100% incentive for everyone. Insulation is 75% for single families, again, 100% for multi under 4 units. And a lot of times if you do that, a lot of your issues with your windows are going to be resolved, especially if you have, you know, not like windows from the 1800s.
Yeah, right. It's also a lot of another stuff that a lot of the cans, inset lights. There's no barrier around the seam on the inside, and it's basically the heat is just flying up. So they'll put like these
Yeah.
insulated caps over them, which is huge.
Yeah, I always tell people before you go and look at windows and trying to price those out, there is a little bit of an incentive off them, but you know, it's like $50 or something per window. It's not too
Wasn't it-
much. You can get a 0% interest loan.
Nowadays,
Um, Yeah, for sure. So it really, you know, if you can kind of understand, you know, what are you going to save in the long term, and you can understand, you know, what am I going to pay in the long term? It's some, you know, we want people to look at the numbers. We want people to do what's right for them. But with Windows, right, I say do a home energy assessment, do the insulation, do the air sealing at least, maybe the insulation, and then see how your windows are doing at that point before you make, you know, the
Another thing is if you have one of those old school attic doors, they'll build like insulated well on mine they did this insulated barrier that so there's the R factor for that thin piece of wood that you pull down is very, very inefficient. And they'll put like a piece of foam that goes over that you put over before you close it up, and that saves you a lot of energy as well. Oh, Ringo's here?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
For the mayor's one.
Oh, the mayor's wife too? Good. Yeah.
But we have maybe one more question
You wanna
on
do
that.
Yeah.
Sure,
for
Pat,
sure.
Pat, you can put it up.
Oh yeah. So the categories: reading your electric bill,
You do this
avoiding
one.
scams,
Okay, let's go with
energy
avoiding
saving.
scams for 100.
avoiding scams for 100. Okay. What number on your electric bill is confidential and should never be shared outside of a trusted setting? That is also probably one of them, but you also shouldn't share your utility bill number, your utility bill account number. And the reason why you shouldn't share it is because there are a lot of scams out there that want to get a hold of that number, or there's predatory third-party energy suppliers. The way things work in Massachusetts is there's two parts of your bill. There's delivery and there's supply. Delivery is like the poles and the wires and the actual grid that gets the energy to you. That is always going to be National Grid, right? When you call somebody because there's a power outage, it's always going to be National Grid. But the supply itself, that's the power plants, the solar panels, the wind turbines that actually create your energy. That in Massachusetts, you can actually buy from a different company. You don't have to buy it from National Grid. And, you know, there's some good parts about that, right? Like it allowed us, the city, to have this community electricity aggregation program and offer residents, you know, a program where we go out to bid for a competitive rate. But there's also companies out there who really, really, really want to get you in a contract that may or may not be in your best interest. And sometimes those guys are not even very forthcoming about who they work for. They might say or heavily imply that they work for National Grid, and they're going to ask you for your electric bill number. All they need to put you on a third party on their rate is your electric bill number. So I've talked to seniors at the senior center who are paying 44 cents per kilowatt hour when they could be paying 11 cents. To me, that is just wrong.
For sure. No doubt.
So I see that this this energy savings fair, that information that you'll be doing here at the senior center, I'm telling you, this is something that can really help them, because I'm sure that the phone calls come and they could be talked into something easily on that. We've heard so much about that. Yes.
Yeah. So just a little quick synopsis before we head out. Basically, what this event is, all of these resources, we want to bring them in one place. So community electricity aggregation, Mass Save. We'll also have a whole bank of folks from National Grid there. They got their little computers, and it's really hard to get somebody, a human being on the phone from National Grid. If you have any questions that you have for National Grid, this is the time to come and ask those questions. And, you know, I think from what I've seen with the last event, most people walked away at least understanding what the issue is, if not having resolved it. So we'll have a whole bank of folks from National Grid who can help you. If you have overdue balance, this is the time to come and figure it out. If you are, you know, struggling to pay your utility bills, this is the time to come and figure it out. And if you're just a regular average person who wants to save money, this is the time to come and figure it out. So it's really for anyone who pays a utility bill. There are some resources that are based on income, but a lot of the resources there, all you have to be is a Gloucester or a Massachusetts resident. Yeah.
All about the
Yeah, there will
And
be
now
free pizza.
pizza.
Free pizza and
She
price
said all
joint.
this other stuff, and you buried the lead.
You
Free
can bring
pizza.
your kids along. We'll have
Price
some
joint.
things
Yeah.
to distract them at least, if not babysit them, but we'll distract them.
When I speak for Kate and I, we participated in these, and again, money's tight everywhere. This is money. This isn't nickels and dimes. These are real. These are dollars that could probably pay for a really nice vacation over the course of a year. That'll pay for a nice vacation for you and your family. I always, when I do things that motivate me, it's like I could spend that money on a trip to Naples, and that motivates me to actually do stuff. So you might be able to save enough money to go on a trip with your family. So get off your ass, come down to the Energy Fair. It's going to be a great time, and they're going to have free pizza. October 24th, between 4 and 7 p.m. at the Rose Baker Senior Center. Thank you guys for coming.
Thank
You
so
guys
much
are the
for your-
best.
That
was awesome.
Thanks for letting us play some of the Jeopardy. That was good
Yeah.
topics.
Dude,
That's great.
Yeah.
This one for you.
Oh yeah, that's great. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming, guys. That was awesome. Yeah. Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, Kate will attest. We've done these things, and they're absolute no-brainers. And we're actually, Kate and I are only 3 years away from our entire solar system to be completely paid, and we're never going to pay electricity again. So the rate, what's the current rate, Gemma? What's the current rate if you lock in?
So Gloucester program, the rate is about 11 cents per kilowatt hour, and it's that till December of 2024. In December of 2024, we go back out to bid. We try to get it. Yep.
And what was the rate last year?
So our rate is actually locked in for 3 years, and the end of that term is December 2024. Whereas National Grid's rate actually changes every.
Fall spring is usually
Yeah,
like crazy.
we've especially been seeing that now. So that's why we're doing this right now, is because we know winter is coming. And
How long does it take?
it usually takes 1 to 2 billing cycles, and if it takes more than 2, definitely give me a call, because we want to make sure your application goes.
How long do you do it now?
Yeah, you
Before
could
the fair?
You could go on to, it's Gloucester-CEA, stands for communityelectricityaggregation.com. All you need is your electric bill, and you can fill it out right now.
It's really easy to do, I promise. Do it. I'm telling you, do it. You're crazy not to do it. Okay.
You can call me anytime. I work for the city, Gloucester Sustainability Division, and we'll help you through it. Thank you so much.
All right, there you go, Gemma and Linda. And we have our good friend. Come on in here, guys. In the green, coming from the green room. They were eating all the. Hey, listen, Kelly Virgo was very, very. She was a tough guest because she had a lot of demands for the green. Look at this.
Orange. Oh my goodness gracious.
Have to put his feet on this side.
Oh my goodness. The kids are gonna love this.
Well, you should see what Ringo has in store.
So we had to you put in a request for only purple jelly beans. We had to go through all the jelly beans and only pick out the purple jelly beans for.
Wow.
We have some guests that are tougher than others. You're one of our favorite
Very
guests.
easy.
You're
Thank
Miss
you,
Tan.
thank
You've
you,
been in the
thank you.
sun.
Yeah, yep,
Good.
a little
Thank
bit,
you.
a little bit.
Nice.
I think that's hers.
Oh,
Yes,
go get it to her. Thank you, Jimmy. So we got a big party coming up, huh?
We
Yeah.
do. Pat, do you have the brochure?
Does Pat have the brochure?
You?
That's what we call it.
Sorry, I doubted you.
On point Pat. That's what we call it. On point Pat. Yeah.
Yep, this is of us doing it together. This is our second year up at Stage Fort Park, and it's going to be a great time. Last year we had about 1,500 people down there. We had a beautiful day.
Wow.
So it's the 21st with a rain date of the following Saturday, which is the 28th, I believe. So we have all kinds of things, which I had to make a list because I didn't want to leave anything out. The Open Door will be back with their mobile market, which was excellent.
What does that mean? They want you to bring food, or you
No.
can
No,
you
no.
make food?
So Frank Marjota drives their truck. Their, what do they call it? The mobile market.
Yeah. It's all
And-
fruits and
They filled it with fruit
Yeah.
last year, and when they pulled up, I thought, "There's no way we're going to be taking home a bunch of fruit." Every piece was gone.
Oh wow.
It was so great to see kids walking around the party, eating apples and bananas. So they'll be back. Of course, we have DJ Leo Francis and his candy attacks. We have popcorn, pizza. The Gloucester preschool is coming back. I believe they're going to do their cookie decorating again. No,
free.
everything's free. Everything's free. Everything.
You're gonna get dressed up.
I'm not a big Halloween guy. I'm like,
Really? Really?
I mean, I was just, yeah, I liked it when I was single. I'd go out,
Oh,
you know.
who's your best person?
I went as a Miami older man from Miami back in the 70s.
It's very specific.
You went up in your father's closet.
Like a very the matching shorts and the polyester shirts,
Yeah.
shorts, the wide collar, and yeah.
Ringo, what was your best one? His kid.
my
Come on.
best one. I don't even remember. It was always handmade. It was nothing bought.
Yeah.
It was always, I don't remember. That's too long ago.
Okay.
And there's going to be a craft. We have 3 face painters this year. Last year we only had 1, and the line was crazy long. So now we have 3 this year. The snake guy, Cape Ann Bernal?
Yes, yeah.
There'll be a parade which goes around a trick or treat route that's being led by Ace, the dog. The
Cool.
yeah,
Community
yeah,
impact.
community impact. Him and what's his yes, which one is that? I'm so sorry.
There's the Sutera, the Jeremiah Castro, there's
I don't think it's
Tito, and oh my God. What is
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
Anyway, I'm so sorry. I can't remember his name. Anyway, so they always do he called it a couple's costume. So him and the dog match.
Oh, nice.
A hayride. We have a storyteller that will be entertaining the kids while they're waiting in line for the hayride. One other new thing we're doing this year is we're going plastic free. So last year at the end when we were cleaning up, it was terrible, dumping out tons of water bottles and picking them all up. So we're asking everyone to bring their own water bottle.
Oh, cool.
And we're going to have refill stations, and we'll also have some paper cups for people that forget theirs. But so that's exciting.
Yeah.
And Leo can tell you what's going to be down at the Touch a Truck location.
Yeah, we're gonna have. Well, we have a hayride. We used to do a hayride at the city hall, and it was just around City Hall, which didn't last long and everything. And we'd get a few people would do it, but when we took it to Stage 4 Park the first year, we had 2 trailers, antique tractors with trailers with hay on a regular hayride.
Oh, wow.
And we took them down to down by the cupboard and brought them back up. And it was good. We had a good turnout and everything. Last year, we had a Touch a Truck down there. So now we bring them down, and I have these characters all the way along the hayride down.
Oh, wow.
And when we had a great turnout for the Touch a Truck. A lot of people liked it. So this year here, we've had to add 2 more tractors because the line was so long. And we have some new characters and stuff along the parade route. We have an elephant with a witch's hat. We have a cow from Hilltop on a surfboard, and he's coming up out of the beach with a skeleton riding him.
Oh my God.
I have 5 skeletons rappelling down Tablet Rock.
Those are my
And,
favorite.
Cool.
That's awesome.
and we have a couple of guards, soldiers. I have some Grim Reapers. Oogie Boogie's going to be there. So we got a good
cast.
good cast.
Yeah.
Great way.
And,
Great way to bring in the
Now the
holiday.
Touch a Truck.
yeah.
What are some of the trucks?
Okay, one of the things I wanted to do, and the other committee that helps me out, the Mass Mud has helped me out with this tremendously. They kind of run it for me. We wanted to have different things than the normal toucher trucks. So last year, Nacella happened to be paving in the area, and he had a hot top roller down at the Little League field. And I called him up. I said, "We need the hot top roller for the toucher truck." "Yeah, the key's here. Go drive it down, bring it up here." So I asked him again this year, and I said, "Let's bring something else up." So he's going to bring up the machine that they grind the roads with,
Oh,
the
wow.
hot top. He's bringing that up there. I'm hoping May a tree. I haven't got confirmation yet, but when we got the tree from Magnolia a few years ago, he came over with a setup that drove up to the tree, clamped onto the tree. They cut the tree, picked the tree up, turned it sideways, set it on the trailer. The thing goes up in the air, does all kinds of stuff. So hopefully he's going to bring that
Wow.
up there. Then we have a couple of antique fire engines. The fire department will be there. The police will have something there. I'm trying to think of all the other stuff.
That's
we
a
had.
lot going
Yeah.
on.
That's great for
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah,
They
and all
love
the
to see
community
that.
impact guys will be there
Right,
too.
yeah.
So they
Oh,
can,
Yeah.
They do such a good job.
they do, yeah,
Oh,
they
yeah.
do.
It's like it doesn't seem like there's a month go by without those guys having
No,
some type of
I know. Yeah.
outreach program.
Actually, today is safety day down there.
Right,
They have that
right.
going on because it was rained out
Oh,
before. So safety day is today. I think it's 10 to 2 maybe.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
so.
Yeah.
The two down at, yeah.
pizza.
Yeah.
Did I mention there was free pizza, Jim?
Could be. Are you thinking about, yes.
So I guess something that we want you to go there. Last year we had the old Ladder 1 truck. Remember with the tiller in the back and everything? I'm not sure he can get it running so we can get it back again this year, but it's in Gloucester again. It went to Connecticut or Rhode Island when it got sold, and John Morris bought it and brought it back up here. So hopefully we'll have that
Oh,
down
wow.
there again.
Well, that reminds me of the comedies. They have
Yeah. Three Stooges.
Yeah,
did that,
there
didn't
is somebody
So the
talking
date
about.
on this is next Saturday.
Next
Yep,
Saturday.
with the rain
Next.
date of the following Saturday,
Which is smart.
hopefully.
Which is smart the way things have been.
Yeah,
You know, you
yeah.
get a little bit little buffer there just
Yeah.
in case. Oh my
So,
God.
yeah.
So do you have your costume picked up?
I do.
And
It's a surprise.
wow. How about you?
Secret?
Do you get dressed up?
You know what?
No, he doesn't.
I didn't have time last year, and we were setting up
So
right
are
till
you-
it
Are you
started.
dressing up this year?
I'm not sure. It's going to be a secret.
So I
You'll have to come to see.
okay, so I have to go back because I asked everybody to. So what is your roast beef order?
I don't eat roast beef. I'm sorry.
What? Oh, you're
Yeah.
What do you ever go to Chick's roast beef or Nick's roast beef?
I go to Supreme Kings now.
Supreme Kings.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
So what is your order? When
My
you go to
small roast beef with mayo and hot sauce.
mayo and the
Yeah, and the
sauce?
sauce. Yeah.
Sauce. So no cheese.
No cheese.
No cheese.
No, I'm not
These
supposed to
are
use
two-way,
cheese.
not three-way.
Yeah,
So
two-way, right.
if I said if you're going for a roast beef, a three-way, would you know what that term was referring to?
No.
You wouldn't either. Would you know?
Yeah, I always
would-
do 2-way, 3-way. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So I'm not taking
Are you
crazy
taking
pills.
No.
Oh, no, our previous guest, I said that we were talking about Jamie's roast beef just opened up in Manchester.
Oh, really?
Which
Yeah.
Jamie's roast beef is one of the elite roast beef places.
Oh, yeah.
And the lady was looking at me like I had three heads, like she
Yeah.
didn't know what I was talking about. You know, like North Shore roast beefs are like a thing.
Yeah.
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 But yeah, we went. It was really good. But yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
what do they have for her over there?
They have salad.
Salads?
Oh,
They have
yeah,
salad?
big time
What
salad.
would you put on your salad?
Any kind of vegetables.
Salad with vegetables.
I know. Well,
No, that's all right.
No.
But does it fill you up?
Yeah. Yeah.
I've been I've been doing a fast.
like a day long fast or intermittent fasting?
No, so my move is I have I've lost 20 pounds.
Wow.
But I have to say that's from a point where like in the spring when we're really slow down here and I
Yeah.
go on my vacations and I eat like a jerk all
Okay,
winter.
yeah.
So it's like
So from your
it's from a high,
Yeah.
it's from a abnormally high point. But my move is, and it's been really working out well. I go till I don't in the morning. I'll have my cup of coffee around 8 o'clock in the morning, and but I don't have lunch until 11:30, and then I'll have a sensible lunch, and I try to have a sensible lunch and a sensible dinner. Then I don't eat again until the following day.
So intermittent fasting. That's what you're doing.
That's what I'm doing.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's working out.
Good. Yeah. Once you kind of get over the hump of it, it's
Totally.
not bad.
I don't crave food.
Yeah.
Strange. But I'll allow myself a couple of days where, like last night we went to Fleur. Have you been to Fleur Cuisine yet?
No.
You gotta go. It's unbelievable. I got a lobster, a burger with a lobster on top of. Pat, can you pull up that picture? This is well, she's not a meat person, so this probably won't excite her.
No.
Well, I can tell Greg about it.
Like, tell Greg
Oh
about
yeah,
it.
he would like that.
Pat doesn't.
He would definitely like that.
Yeah, it was so tasty. It was because they put like some kind of like.
Is it lobster salad on the top? or
No,
is it
it's a lobster. Like
with,
there's
like,
a,
some
it's
kind
like
of
a whole,
coleslaw?
it's like a whole lobster. Yeah,
Really?
there's some kind of thing
Yeah.
on there, and but the sauce that they put on it pulled it all together, and then they had this brioche bun. I'm like,
Those French fries look
oh my god, this is just so good there.
Yeah.
Yeah, really good. So yeah, they're really sweet.
Is there any food trucks or anything that's going to be there?
No,
I'm sorry, I've been running around.
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
stuff.
no.
I missed
No,
something.
that's
I
okay.
apologize.
We made the decision that we want this to be 100% free event. So if we start bringing in food trucks
Yeah,
and
yeah.
things, and then families that can't afford to go to the food truck, so
That's
that's
awesome.
why we kind of made that decision.
I just, parents, when they're thinking of coming out for the day, they're thinking, oh, let me see, that's around lunchtime.
Yeah, yeah.
No, there might be a food truck there because they're so used to
Yeah.
it. That's why I thought I'd
Yeah.
give it up.
We're giving
So
out,
Pizza
we have 150
Yep.
pizzas coming.
That
free pizza.
it's 50 pizzas.
50.
And the
I must have missed
food
that with
pantry,
the
the
pizza.
food pantry thing too.
Open door, the open door.
Oh, great.
So we also got just a couple, we had to do fundraising obviously for this, and we did really, really well this year. And sorry. We got the Awesome Gloucester mini
Oh, yeah, I
grant.
saw that.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
basketball.
So
They've raised a lot.
it's really
of money over
helped
the
us
years.
to,
That's a good organization. That's tough.
What were some of the
Yeah.
other fundraising
Good people.
that you did?
we just sent letters out, and we know people, actually Ringo knows a lot of people in the community that,
No,
that are
no,
very generous. So in the banks, we got some money
Yeah.
from some of the banks, which is good. So, yeah. So this year
Everything's
we
very
did
generous this year.
very generous.
Yeah.
We'll even hopefully have some money left over to seed next year, which will be great.
I can't even imagine how many pounds of candy.
I think he got, did he get 100?
150.
I think he got 169
Oh, yes.
pounds of candy this year.
Yeah, 'cause
Upped it up a little bit. Yeah.
he's right. 67. Quite a bit.
Because we're anticipating, I mean, word got out last year how good it was. We're anticipating more this year. You know, this has been growing every year.
It's just a nice, safe thing for
Oh,
kids,
yeah.
families to do. And
Yeah.
you're not.
And it's free. And there's
Yeah.
not many things you can take your kids to that are free these
Yeah.
days, you know?
Absolutely.
And there's going to be a costume contest
Oh.
also, and that is at 2:00. So it'll be best child costume, best adult costume, best family costume. And the trick or treat parade will be at 1:00.
Are you gonna have shaving cream fights?
No.
No, I don't know what DJ Leo's
You're
got
gonna have
going
egg,
on.
you're gonna
But
throw the egg to contest? Battle, Bass Rock's back. Bass Rock's golf course in the
Yeah.
80s was a war zone.
Oh,
The war zone. And we had so much. Back then we were in middle school, O'Malley, so that we were right, the free right around teen age of
Wow.
still
Yeah.
enjoying the
Wow.
that stuff. Oh my god, it was so much.
so back then I worked at Cape Air Market.
Oh, did you ever
back-
did they ever put a ban on?
Absolutely. We had to kids would come with a, cart full of eggs and things like that. And we were told we couldn't sell to them. I mean, back then you could do that, right?
Yeah.
People
Yeah,
away.
no, it's like
Yeah.
nowadays parents would drive their kids. But do you remember like the shaving cream? You put the pin
Yep.
in the shaving cream and then you hold the lighter and it melts around it. So it closed down the nozzle so it would shoot really far.
BMG is not a common saying that you should do this.
Especially
We're not
not,
endorsing
no,
that.
we're definitely not endorsing that for the family friendly
no,
part.
no.
This is something this is went away with a lot of other stuff that went away with back in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
So yeah. But October, it's gonna be so much fun. I may actually stop down there.
Silly kids all.
Are you guys gonna be around, Pat?
Oh,
You don't-
Day.
Oh, yeah. There's so that's what we have here when you have the embarrassment
Yeah.
of cultural riches that we have around
Yeah.
here. You have
Pick and
set-
choose.
pick and
You
choose. Always all these great things. Well, thanks for coming in,
Thank you
guys.
so
Well,
much.
we should-
Yes, you should come down anyway.
I would like to
Go on the hayride.
I think I have the day off that day.
Yeah,
too.
drop down.
Yeah,
That-
if I
you
can
introduce
soccer.
your friend. I don't have a name for him. When I first saw it, I thought it was a guest that is trying to get on. It's been waiting.
He's been waiting so long.
I know. And that's what I thought.
And every year, you guys have just been adding stuff to this whole thing.
I drove my daughter nuts
Yeah.
because the day after Thanksgiving, I was up to Lowe's, Home Depot, everywhere, and I mean, I got stuff really cheap. It was well worth it
Oh, that's great.
because they don't want to put it away. So
Right.
they got there and just bought up everything they had. So,
Your daughter, by the way, behind the scenes is a lot does a lot of.
oh
work.
yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
She's-
Everything,
Emily's
everything we do.
amazing. She's been a
Yeah.
huge
Yeah.
help this year for
Yeah.
on the.
She's
committee.
always,
Yeah.
On all the things that you
Yes.
guys do. She's always in the background and getting stuff done, which is
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, between the concerts on the boulevard and
Yeah.
the blues festival we do and getting the tree and all that stuff.
Yeah.
They'll be coming up. I'll have to come back and talk to you about that.
Absolutely, you were.
They have a potential tree up there. I got a call last week.
Oh, they got one
And,
earmarked.
They got one earmarked.
Nice.
They're looking to see what else is available. And
What is the date for that usually? The
the tree lighting is the Sunday after Thanksgiving.
Sunday
Always
after
after the parade. The parade ends and then wait for it to get dark.
Think you can put that in your
Yeah.
calendars. That's a
Yeah.
good time too. And who do you have? Do you have a band there? Who they Carol?
I've had different entertainment every year. I don't know who I'm going to have yet. I haven't really booked anyone
Ooh.
yet, but I have bell ringers a lot of times. We've had different entertainment through the
Those
years.
kids are really. Have you seen those kids thrown off the bus? The kids.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yeah, they're
Aren't
really
they good?
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And every time they play at Minglewood, they bring a huge crowd.
Oh,
that
really?
built it.
Wow.
Yeah, big crowd. Yeah, we've been trying to get them on the podcast, but for one reason or another, we just they want a 2-week notice, and I just can't give a 2-week notice because you never know what happens down here. But yeah, thank you guys
Awesome.
again.
Well, thank you so much.
You guys are crushing it. Crushing it.
Another
That's
great
right.
thing for the Boulevard, another great thing by some great people here.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much.
So before we go, I got a quiz for you.
Oh, we got another quiz.
Okay. Friday, yesterday was the 13th. Okay, Friday the 13th. There's some other event that happens, or something that happens every time it's Friday the 13th. Whenever there's a Friday the 13th, something else happens. Do you know what it is?
Local?
Yep.
Full moon?
Okay.
No, all over.
Okay.
Is it a full?
No,
The sun rises on the 14th.
no.
Something with the clock? Something
No,
about shortest
No,
day?
no. Something with a calendar.
Oh,
I'll give you a hint.
it's
You give up?
Is wait,
Oh, it's always a Friday.
No, well, yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a
that's right.
joke.
No,
Okay.
no. The first is always on a Sunday of that month. Whenever there's a full moon, the first is a Sunday.
oh really?
Because it'd be
That make- that
13
makes
days
sense,
to
yeah.
make Friday.
There you go.
Oh,
A little bit of trivia from Ringo.
that was there. It's awesome. All right, there you go. All right, what
Okay.
are you guys gonna hang in here for the rest of the podcast?
I'm gonna go down to safety day. I'm gonna go pick up my grandchildren and go down to safety day.
Grandchildren.
Yeah, we have 2 grandchildren. Yeah,
Two grandchildren.
yeah, we do.
Children that are not babies.
Yeah, they're 7 and 4.5.
what's a 4.5 call you?
Nana.
Nana?
Yeah, we're Nana and G-pop.
G-pop.
They have grandchildren older than your grandchildren.
Yes. Yes.
It's crazy. Oh my God.
It's
And you
fun.
don't have grandchildren, come on.
You know what the thing of it is that so I might have had this. I have this conversation whenever I hear like people that seem really young that have grandchildren. It's like they like when the kids are out of the house early, and they're young. They're still young to enjoy.
It's great.
Yeah. Right.
Really is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My daughter is a month away from getting her license, and then
Nice.
Oh, boy.
I'm in the clear after that.
Nice.
I'm like, oh my God.
You're getting there. You're getting there.
Warren, my buddy Warren was
Yeah.
like on a search, and his number one guy Tom are on a search to save my daughter and have a nice safe car for her.
Oh,
I put all my faith in him, and I know he's going to come
Yeah.
through.
Oh,
for me. He's my guy. He's my guy. All right. Well, there you go.
Okay.
Thank you
Well,
for
thank
coming.
you.
Great to see you, Kelly. Cool, Kelly.
I hope you can stop down.
I'm gonna try. I'm really gonna try. Now that I know that there's free pizza, I'm really gonna try to get
Put him right in the chair.
Chair?
Yeah, put him right
You
in the
wanted to
chair.
play on the, as she's going?
Oh, the eyes. Oh, yeah. And looking at you, too. Okay, Joey, what's the name of the song? And what's the movie? Yeah, no, you can hum, but what is it?
Too late. You gotta hear it again.
Listeners, what song? What movie is this from?
Oh, come on.
I'm not gonna tell him.
No.
From Jim?
Oh, I can tell you, but
Well, let's see if any of
You know
our
the name of
any
the
of our
song?
listeners.
it's not Cedric.
Cedric,
Yeah, it's not Cedric.
I get it.
you got it too.
I get I get the hint.
Cedric. Is it an old person thing?
No, the comic. Old person thing.
Person thing.
Cedric.
The comic. Cedric.
Oh, Zach Sears says kicked off the buses
Yeah.
playing at Minglewood on the
Sure.
day after my birthday.
Okay, I give up. You ready?
But no
The
one,
name
no
of the
one has
song?
come through with the song yet. Wait, we're gonna give people 10 more
Okay.
seconds
They
to
can't
answer.
hear- They can't hear it.
They couldn't.
Oh,
hear it.
really?
They couldn't hear the song.
Keep saying.
What?
I don't know.
Well, that might have been
Maybe.
right when it started. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Okay, Jimmy, give it to me.
Okay, the name of the song is called The Entertainer. And the reference I was doing was Cedric the Entertainer, the comic. Okay, now
What's the movie?
the Sting.
The Sting. Oh, The Sting. Yeah, it would have been a tough one.
Yeah, just come on. How tough
I
that
know.
be? My
So when's
God.
his birthday? Because mine's the 23rd of October.
His is the 22nd.
Oh, really?
29th.
29th?
That is the
Okay.
22nd.
Oh, really?
The big
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So, well, listen, while we're hanging out here for a second, we have a Sazy report here. And this is from, the name is Wheeler from Montage Road in Shutesbury, Massachusetts.
Yeah.
When we opened it up, there's a card here, and it's a seagull on top. It's looking on the beach, and it says dinner, and it's looking at things. But I'm looking at the back, and it's hand drawn, and it's Becca Wheeler, which I would say the last name's Wheeler, so she probably did her own card here.
Yeah.
So we're gonna open it up, and there's a note, and it says, "Dear Joey, thank you so much for the sticker. The only sadder thing than giving up my car was giving up my Good Morning Gloucester sticker. We've had 3 cars that had your sticker. Yep, we buy used. Have a great fall, and thanks again." And it's from Becca Wheeler. And P.S. Your website is great. So, Becca, thank you very much for the note and the envelope. And we're going to be putting a sticker in. And the Sazy report, Pat, do you see it?
Yeah. So if you would like to do the same, here we go.
Jimmy!
Wrong.
It's the wrong one. Sazy report time. Sazy. Self-addressed stamped envelope to Good Morning Gloucester, 95 East Main Street, here in our fair city, Gloucester, 01930. And you can get one of these. That's right. One of our best die cut stickers here. It's our best one. Don't miss out. Sazy report.
In case anyone doesn't know what a Sazy is, what is it, Jim?
self-addressed stamped envelope.
To 95 East Main Street, Gloucester, Mass. Thanks, Jimmy.
How about that for, see, we do ads.
You should be on the local channel.
I don't know.
No?
I can't get I'm going over my words and stuff. You know, earlier you mentioned, you said about the concerts and the fireworks. What report can you give us a little bit after it? I mean, how'd it go?
The
crowds and
the obviously the 4th of July didn't happen on the 4th because of the disaster we had.
Yeah.
But
it was a great fireworks show.
Yeah, yes. Not a lot of people don't know it was just about equal to what we did. We're going to do on the 3rd. We were able to pull that off for Labor Day.
I loved it when everyone thought it was ending.
Yeah.
And you heard the big cheer.
Yeah.
But wait,
Yeah.
there's more. And a whole
Yeah.
show went
Yeah.
up next.
Yeah.
It was great.
You know, Barry and the crew up there, they do a great job planning it. And,
Oh yeah.
Warren and Jeff, they put a lot of effort into designing that show, and it's really good.
And the
It's really
bands
good.
were great.
Yeah, bands
Great.
were fantastic.
And the blues festival I saw that was very well attended.
Blues, we had the biggest turnout we've had, and
That's great.
yeah, it's just such a hard time getting the local people. They don't realize the entertainment that's there. It's from all across the country, and they are just phenomenal. They do a great job,
Mhm.
and they love coming to Gloucester. Every time when they get off the stage, we can't believe how good this was. Right on the ocean, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
And
Jim, do you want to talk about the Harlem event? Harlem, what do they call it? The basketball event you wanted to?
Oh, the Harlem Wizards. Yeah, it was we were contacted and we were told there it is. The Harlem
wow.
Wizards are coming to town. They're going to be playing the Gloucester Fishermen staff. They're going to make a team up.
Yeah.
And it's going to be over at the high school. And the benefit is for the class of 2026,
Oh,
I
wow.
believe.
Yeah.
So it's a fundraiser. The door opens at 1. You can you can buy Wizards gear. There's autographs. It's really a great show, and it does fill up and sell out quite quick.
Yeah.
Because so many people come to see. I mean, the Harlem Wizards, they travel all over the country.
Right.
So to come out to Gloucester, I can see them.
November 15th.
Yeah, it's in November, but they're selling the tickets now. And hey, could be a great present for somebody.
Did you do a Sazy report yet?
Yes, we did the Caesar report.
Nice, Jimmy.
Played it. He loved the Caesar report.
Did they leave a note?
Oh yeah,
I love it when they leave the notes.
and it was
That's my
a
favorite.
message to you, Joey.
Oh, really?
I read it to everyone, but I want
What was
you
the-
to see it.
Oh,
Hand
Brand-
design card.
how did you say the name?
It's Becca Wheeler.
Becca Wheeler?
Yes.
Dear Joey, thank you so much for the sticker. The only thing sadder than giving up my car was giving up my Good Morning Gloucester sticker. We've had 3 cars that had your sticker. Yep, we buy used. Have a great fall, and thanks again, Becca Wheeler. P.S. The website is great. Well, I have a great team. Just like Ringo has a great team.
Yep,
Ringo couldn't do everything by himself.
that's right.
I can't do everything by myself. A lot of hands make the work a lot more fun, right?
Yeah.
So there's that. By the way, we should mention we have this podcast prize. If you share the podcast and type shared, this book is amazing.
You can take it to
Arthur.
Pat.
Okay, can you hand that to
Sure.
Pat? Watch out for that wire. Arthur first, and you can read what it's all about there, Pat.
Let's see here.
Oh, hold on one second, Pat. Let me do this so people can hear you. That's good.
Arthur First has been a photographer for this is the part you want?
Yeah, black and white collection of Boston in the 70s.
Right,
And then you
Boston in the 1970s, and here's some samples of the work. It's really amazing. There's been a lot about Boston in the 70s because of I want to say the 50th anniversary of some busing crisis upheaval and unrest.
Yep.
So there's been a lot in the media about Boston in the 70s lately. So you might find this as interesting as we do. So
Yes.
hit shared. Right now we have 5 shared.
That's a really nice coffee table book as well. So there you go. What is it? Sure.
I do not know. Here, you can use this one.
Oh, I got them, Pat.
Okay.
Pocket Jeopardy. So there's that. Crow's Nest now has koozies.
Here it is, got it.
You double click. I'll let you click it. There it is. Koozies. Marianne Chafford shared that the Crow's Nest now has koozie for sale.
That's pretty cool.
$6.
$6 for a koozie. By the way, my sister asked me to make koozies, and I get some coming.
Oh, okay, good.
Alicia always wants to have she loves her koozie. She needs coffee. We got that. Oh my
you want
God, we didn't
Teflon?
talk about the Teflon pan. Teflon
Okay.
pan.
Now, those of you that have a weird,
What do you?
I don't cook for one thing, but I don't have a Teflon pan. It's one of those, it's like that, but it's really
You
Teflon.
know what? I don't think there's a picture of the old pan on here. I got the new pan. I know, it failed.
gonna say, if people have a low weak stomach, don't look at this picture.
Oh, yeah.
See that?
Yeah.
This next picture, big graphic.
I'm sending this to you right now.
I got them. I have them. Give me a second.
And this is why we're lying.
We had this. So my wife, my beautiful wife, Kate. By the way, Kate.
That's a good idea.
So Caitlin, in real estate, if you're looking to buy or sell a house, she is amazing. She's honest. She's hardworking. She's responsive. A lot of real estate agents not as responsive. They don't answer your phone calls till the weekend's over. She will answer your phone calls anytime, get back to you, and give you the information that you're looking for and help you make your dreams come true. She's done that for a lot of people. So there's that. But my wife, my beautiful wife, Caitlin, who is psychotic about the food that she eats. Like down the wharf, I've grown up down the wharf. We eat when we can with whatever utensils we have available to us, and we get it done. My wife, Caitlin, like eats really healthy food all the time, watches her weight, works out, everything else. So how close are you, Pam?
I don't know why I'm having so much trouble.
You can't find it, or you?
No, I have it. It's just I saved it to my photos and now I can't find it in my photos. Just upload it to the blah blah blah.
So anyway.
Oh, well, everybody's got one of these pans.
Well,
in
I
their
can
cupboard.
give it to
Yeah,
you. You said you don't have it. You want me to give it to you?
I have it. It's just not saving to my photos. See, I have them. They're there. Or hit the download button. Just what I usually do.
So Ringo.
Yeah. No, I don't cook.
Okay. Are you been to LaFleur? Okay.
Same way I do them all. But everybody's got this pan in their cupboard, is my guess.
You want everyone to watch her.
To fumble around. Because she's being so stubborn, she won't let it send it to her. This is Pat.
She's determined now.
This is
This is the steps I have to go through every time one of these suckers decides they have to send me.
On. Sent this photo, probably 10 days ago, but decided that this was not worthy of.
Already, so I thought done with that.
When did we talk about it?
We had the bananas on it, so I thought I remember.
Oh, we talked about it last year?
No, not last year, but
Last week? No, I created that graphic for this.
yeah, I know, but in my head, we already talked about it. Sorry. So there we go. So there it is, and now we're gonna upload it.
You tell her. Ringo, you tell her.
No.
You tell her.
No.
You're sitting over there.
So I know what Joe's favorite thing is on his salads that he's been eating.
What's that?
Steak tips.
Oh, I love stuff. Oh, that's right. Where were we?
Saltwater grill.
Saltwater.
Yeah.
By the way, saltwater grill, fantastic. Okay,
Yeah,
there we go,
there we go.
Pat. Thank you. So this is the pan. So now in this photo, I have it underneath the light so you can see. But where our stove is, and this is after I had picked away at that the the stuff, but I thought it was seasoning, like the little like dark bits on the top there. I thought was like, oh, we've been using this pan so long that it's seasoning.
Yeah, it's seasoning all right.
So then I look, seasoning, all right. So and so in my thought process, I'm saying to myself, well, the government would never let them sell a pan that like disintegrates and like we're going to ingest this. Surely they wouldn't. And then the second layer to my thought process was, my wife would never use a pan that's flaking. Like she's psychotic about what she puts in her, so she digests. So she would never allow this to be a thing. And I put it up to the light and I started peeling. I'm like, no, that is the Teflon coming off.
Yeah.
And like we've been using it for a couple of months, kind of like this. And I'm like, how is this possible?
I thought he was burning motor oil in it.
That's what it looks like.
Oh, so there's a better photo right there. How disgusting is that? I feel like I'm gonna die.
Right.
And yeah, so no more Teflon pans for me ever. So I learned something, because obviously you put something like that on Facebook and everybody tells you what you did wrong. And a man of honor, I'll admit, I guess what I did wrong. You're not supposed to use cooking spray. And when cooking spray has something in the spray that makes that coating release from the pan.
Oh, wow.
And there was some people that use Teflon, have used Teflon for years, but knew not to use the cooking spray, and their pans have not disintegrated like mine did. I ordered
You
it.
got a new pan.
I ordered it. This is the pan that I ordered. It's ceramic.
Yeah, that's what mine is.
You got
The one
like
I
that?
have,
Do
yeah.
you like it?
Yeah,
Is it?
I don't cook that much, but
Does it have non-stick properties?
oh yeah,
Yeah. So I feel pretty confident.
I like the video that you sent. There was some Italian ladies that were in the store looking at the pots.
Yeah.
And they picked it up and they're swinging it and doing everything else. And that's how they decided what pot,
Yeah,
because they were going to swing that.
God, they're gonna hit
So
their husband.
I asked people for suggestions on what pots to get, and there wasn't a pot that someone suggested that was less than $140.
Wow.
And I'm like, I'm not buying a $140 pan. I've been to Marshall's a million times. They got pans. They got nice pans up there for $40-$50. I'm not buying them. But I ended up going on Amazon. I was like, it was during the Prime Day deals there. So it's $31. I'm like, I'll try. What do I have to lose? What do I have to lose? How long have you had your pan?
4 years.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
there you go.
Don't ask me how many times I've used it though.
Me- So, Real, speaking of saltwater grill,
Yeah.
that's a great
Oh,
spot too.
great. That's our Monday spot now.
Is
So
that your
yeah,
move?
yeah,
We saw all three of us saw you.
Yeah.
there.
right.
Yeah.
right.
So what's your order when you go there?
I like is they have a turkey burger that's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, with a sauce on it.
Turkey
Yeah.
burger. I'm telling you, I had those steak tips are probably might be the best steak tips in town.
Yeah.
Really delicious.
This, yeah.
And everything, the prices are reasonable.
Very good.
The portions are good.
Yes.
And everything is tasty.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the service is friendly.
Yeah.
They check off all the boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good spot. Yeah. Big fan.
Sit right at the bar, plenty of room, sit at the bar.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get to a bar and you want to eat. And unfortunately, or fortunately, their burgers are that's the only
Right,
way to
right.
eat the burger.
Yeah.
But there's room. You're
Yeah.
not taking somebody's meal out.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah.
oh, sorry.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
stuff.
They're doing a great job.
Yeah.
They really are.
No, they are, and you can tell because business is picking up every Monday I go there. There's a few more people there, so
Ah.
hopefully it won't get too crowded and there'll be a line.
I mean, lunch on a Monday. I
Yeah.
mean, it's open.
Yeah,
Well,
Wow.
pretty soon,
Yeah.
more and more places are starting to close down for the winter too. Though.
Yeah.
right.
So we got one more share or two more shares? Two more shares. It looks like
We
good.
have 5.
5 altogether. That includes Debbie.
Yes,
Debbie Ham-
Debbie's number 5.
Okay. All right. Here we go. We're gonna do our pick. Let's see here.
Ludlow, Massachusetts. Linda Odette. Hello, Linda.
5. Okay. Randomize.
That's
Here
a
we
great
go.
book.
And by the way, if you don't pick up the book within the week here at Captain Joe and Sons, 95 East Main Street, it goes back in the prize pack.
Okay.
We're not going to just hang on to prizes all the time. Real. Number 5.
Number 5, Debbie Henningson.
Debbie Henningsen. Hopefully she's from around here and she can get it. There you go. Linda Audette, nice to hear from you from Ludlow, Mass. That's our show for today. I'll be right there. One second. So there you go. Everybody, thanks for joining us. It was a blast as always. Ringo, next Saturday. Be there, be square. Free
That's
pizza.
right. Yeah. Free
Good times.
pizza, water. Great time.
Good
Great
times.
time.
All right. We'll see you guys.
Little town with big news. 411, come get the scoop. Wake up with Joe and the rest of his crew. It's good morning, Gloucester, to you. Oh, it's good morning, Gloucester, to you. I say good morning, Gloucester, to you. Good morning, Gloucester, from over the bridge.